Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on page number 46, and today we are going to be learning about eighth notes. So for this exercise, we are going to start off by clapping and counting. So let's go ahead and pause for a moment while I grab the metronome. Okay, so now I have my metronome. Let's go ahead and put this to the side for a moment. Okay, so we're simply going to be clapping and counting. Notice there, exercise number 1A, we have numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, but there's also a plus sign. The plus sign is supposed to represent the word and. So I know it says to say and for the first example, but let's just practice with the quarter notes by themselves. I'm going to put the metronome on 6-0. Let's clap 2 measures of quarter notes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we have subdivided eighth quarter notes, so you slice the quarter note in half, and it becomes 2 eighth notes. 2 halves are each an eighth note. So it's kind of double time. I'm going to go ahead and put the metronome to the double time, and you're going to listen to how much faster it sounds. So these clicks are eighth notes. 2 clicks for 1 quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we count the eighth notes, we need to say 1 and 2 and etc. Let's go ahead and get that ready. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, eighth notes ready, and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do the quarter notes first. Don't say the and for the quarter notes. We'll do it when we get there to the eighth notes. Quarter notes first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, one thing to keep in mind if you've not learned yet about eighth notes, a little blurry there. Okay, so if you've not yet learned about eighth notes, if you take your foot and you tap it like this on the floor, your heel stays on the floor, you tap against the floor with the most part of your sole and the toes. When it is touching the floor, this is called the downbeat. When it lifts up into the air, it is called the upbeat. So down, up. This is what your foot is doing. Do that with me, with your foot. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The down happens with the regular beat. So when we have quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your foot is hitting the floor every time we count a number. But notice that when it goes up into the air, it is half-timed, and this is called the and. So we say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's what spells out the eighth notes. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Do that with your foot, with your right foot. 3 and 4 and that will help you to keep the beat if you're listening to simply a quarter note. In exercise number 1B, we have quarter note, bit metronome, and we're going to subdivide the eighth notes on our own. So with your foot, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The down is always going to be the quarter note. Make sure that the quarter note lasts while the foot is down and up, and that constitutes a whole beat. This one says do not say the and. Let's try it out, see if we're able. If you start making mistakes and stumble, that's perfectly fine. We can go ahead and put the and back in. Ready? Here we go. Foot coming down and up. 1, 2, quarter notes first, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And now eighth notes. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just kind of saying to myself the and, so that I can feel it and hear it a little bit. But remember to notice that your foot is going up and down, and that keeps the beat for the eighth notes. Exercise number 2A now. Let's go ahead and put the subdivisions for the eighth notes. Ready? Here we go. We're going to say and. 1, 2, tap your foot and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Can you do that while your foot is tapping up and down? Okay. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at exercise 2B. We'll have simply quarter note for the metronome. Still tapping up and down. Let's not say the and, but feel it. I will ghost it with my voice. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's go ahead now. Pick up our guitar. We're going to play these exercises on various notes. Let's start with 1A, and we're going to subdivide. We're going to subdivide this one here. We're going to start off by counting the quarter notes by themselves. Remember to lift and drop your foot to keep it in tempo. Ready? 1 on B, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rotation 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Notice that I'm kind of bouncing my guitar up and down as I do that. Perfectly fine while we're doing this, while we're learning. Eventually, you'll just have to kind of feel it so you don't be bouncing your guitar all over the place. Now we'll do 1B without the saying of the and. You can also continue to tap your foot up and down. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Here we go with the eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Thank you. The next one, I know it says still B, but let's do it on G. And we're going to subdivide. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2 on G. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Mute. And then the last one is just at 60. We're going to subdivide by ourselves. Let's go ahead and do this on G again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't say and. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mute. Excellent. So it's a good idea to practice this exercise, or you can simply just practice with me. Okay, so let's get to know how to count and how to play eighth notes. We'll see you next lesson. Bye.